Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about to be hella messy, hella inappropriate, like not cool, okay? Girl, I'm telling y'all about my first time. But it was not all that. It was not. You lost your virginity at 13? I know what you're thinking. All these names are popping into your head. When I thought about making this video, I was like, is 13 a little young? Should I go the awareness route? Should I go the comical route? Should I be real and tell y'all how I feel? I don't even know if my mom can see this video. Like, don't watch. Just click off. Click off. Go watch one of my hair tutorials or something. Let's go ahead and get into this story time, and I'll let y'all know how mine happened, okay? Like I said, I was 13 and I was in 8th grade in middle school. Now, growing up and all the way up until being 13, I was a completely innocent child. I'm talking about, I didn't know what my titties was. Like, I didn't know anything about the body. I didn't even really just like think that like I just had a vagina. Like, I just had a body. Like, I just didn't know anything about my body. I was not a sexual person. I was not even a fast girl. I was really naive and all of that. But in 8th grade, I met a friend of mine, and I'm only mentioning her because she plays a little bit of the role in this mess. Okay, so I met this girl, let's call her Amanda. I was friends with this girl named Amanda, and one day Amanda was at my house and we were like on Facebook, like, you know, just scrolling through whatever, and I seen somebody had popped in my messages on Facebook, and I was like, ugh, like, who is this like boy, you know, all in my messages trying to holler or whatever. And my friend Amanda was like, oh no, Alondra, like, talk to him, like, he's really popular, like, he goes to high school, he's a 9th grade girl, like, you should really talk to him. And so I was like, oh, I was like, he's in 9th grade, like, he's in high school, he's 16. I was like, oh, you know what, maybe I should talk to him. You say he's popular? Okay, maybe I'll just be that girl, you know? So I responded to the guy's messages and stuff like that, like through Facebook. I responded back to him basically. Let's call him Stanley. So I responded to Stanley and we started messaging each other back for who knows how long, maybe a few hours. And I guess I gave him my number. I was like, hey, you know, you should call us. Like, my friend Amanda's over here or whatever. So basically, they knew each other. Like, we all kind of talked on the phone at night or whatever. It was nothing major, you know, just met somebody off Facebook. So, you know, days go by, weeks go by. Me, Amanda, and Stanley, we hang out for the first time so I could meet him basically. And we just all start hanging out from then on. So after we've been hanging out, basically just playing outside as our hangout, we kind of were a thing. Like, he could have been my boyfriend, I don't know. So he basically would turn out to be my first puppy love, my first little crush or whatever. So the small background behind everything is my friend Amanda was kind of like a hoe. She kind of like introduced me to like how to talk to a guy, you know, stuff like that. And when I started talking to Stanley, she would pretty much coach me in the relationship and like tell me what to do, how to do it, all of that, like how to be a girl for a guy or whatever. So one day Amanda was spending the night in my house and Stanley was like, he wanted to come over, like he wanted us to sneak him in my house. I was like, no, like that's just impossible, like that's just not that serious. Like, I always grew up with a guy best friend, so it was like, if you want to come over my house, Stanley, like you could just come over. My mom doesn't mind me having a guy friend, like, you know. But Amanda kind of explained to me like, no, he wants to come over at night and he wants to sneak you in. He wants you to sneak him in so he can get in, like get in the door, like, you know, the inside door. I was like, okay. I was like, well, if you say that, you know, we should sneak him in, then I mean, I guess, like, come over. So while Stanley's on his way to my house, aka my mama house, girl, Amanda's like giving me a quick rundown, hurrying up letting me know, girl, you about to lose your virginity tonight. Pause. I don't want y'all to think that I was just pressured into losing my virginity, or I was just like an unwilling participant. It wasn't that. It was more so of, if it hadn't been for me like being friends with Amanda and stuff like that, I would have never just been introduced to like sex and like sex. So, oh well, fuck it. It is what it is now. Yeah, I take responsibility for my actions, people, but I was an innocent child who was persuaded and who was just introduced to some shit. Like, I don't know. Anyways, while Stanley's on his way to my house, Amanda's telling me what to get ready for. She's like, girl, he about to pop your cherry. You're about to bleed. She was like, after y'all get done, your legs gonna be curved. Childish, I know, but we was 13, so what can I say? Stanley arrives to my house at night, probably late as hell, who knows what time, on his bike. I go downstairs, let him in, and we go back up to my room. Now, meanwhile, my friend Amanda is like in the other room, just chilling, waiting for me to become a woman and let her know what happened. Stanley comes up to my room, and we're just in my room, like, you know, I did like him. So we were like hugging, probably kissing. I don't know. I mean, could I kiss at 13? Like, what was I doing? So I remember laying down on my back. He started like taking off my shirt and was like kissing my stomach or whatever. I remember us getting started. We didn't use a condom. Look, I didn't know what I was doing. Straight up, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know anything about this. So go figure. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised we didn't use a condom because I was just following someone else's lead, all right? If he said this, I was kind of just like, all right, this is what we do. I wasn't just one of those girls that was ready for it, you know? So I just liked him, and I was like, well, this is what you do when you start talking to a guy, and this is what people are doing, I guess. So we started, we like had sex or whatever, and all I remember is it hurted like crazy. I was just like, is this what people do? Like, why would anyone ever do this? I was like, I will never have sex again. I was like, this is just not like okay. Like, you know, it was just so painful. It was just excruciating. And I was like, yeah, I'm never doing this again. This is stupid. This must just be for grown-ups. Like, who does this? Why would anyone do this to their body? Like, you know, that's what I was thinking. So I told him to stop, and it was probably only like 1 or 2 minutes. I don't even know. But it was short. Like, I didn't bleed or anything like that. As soon as he left, I ran to the mirror, and I was like, let me look at my legs. Let me see if I have like some curve, like, but you know, between my legs, because my mom is going to see that. She's going to see my hips spread. She's going to know I'm not a virgin. She's going to know I had sex. And I don't know, I didn't feel any type of way. I didn't feel necessarily bad. I didn't feel anything. I just felt like, wow, I just did it. Like, I'm no longer innocent. I remember the next day calling my best friends and telling them what happened and telling them, like, y'all, I don't know what hole he put it in. Like, I remember literally saying, I don't know what hole it was, because I know I have a pee hole and I have a butthole, but y'all, I did not know about the hole. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I was that, like, naive about my own body. I mean, moral of the story, moral of the video, a little awareness for you out there if you are, you know, 12, 13, or bleeding, and you're watching my channel. Like, bruh, at that age, you don't even know your body. Like, let alone to be just having sex and like being unprotected and just all the stuff that comes with it. It's just dangerous. And yeah, but that's my story. That's how it happened. That's how it went down. It was not just pleasant. It wasn't romantic. I wasn't in love. No. I was 13 years old. Shit got popping. Literally popping. But on the bright side, I'm not alone. Yes, I was young. Yes, it happened. Yes, it was a mistake. Yes, I snuck and did it. Yes, it was behind my mom's back. Yes, she's gonna hate me for this video. Like, it's actually gonna be like probably real life hate. But It just happens. I didn't want it to happen. I wanted to be that girl who was 18, maybe 19, in love with her little boo thing, a little high school sweetheart, and threw that ass back. Whatever. That's how shit went down. So maybe with me doing this story, it can help y'all hold off. Maybe wait a little bit. I don't recommend it. I think you should wait. If you don't, you're not alone. And bitch, you ain't a hoe. It's just what happened. But anyways, that wraps up this story time. If you can relate, give this video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up for me having the courage to tell y'all my story and my truth. Anyways, I will catch y'all in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you next time. Peace.